Shalom, Akim. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashum, Yahushai, Bashum, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who teach and rule well, and salutation to all Akim, all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Akim. I want to get into this article here. I was reading about this. Millions of Mormon crickets are blanking a Nevada town. And, I hit the news and I seen it, and then it's been just circulating on these little websites. So I said, let me go ahead and pick it up and see what's going on with it. Because I do know that, you have some crickets that bite. So I do a little research and found out it was the Jerusalem crickets. And I thought it was these Mormon crickets that bite because, I was reading somewhere, years ago about how when Esau was doing his manifest destiny and he was coming from the east going west, he encountered these Mormon crickets and stuff, and the Mormons used to talk about them and talk about how they would be eating their crops and everything. And I just could have swore that somewhere I read that they would bite, they were eating them too as well. But I do know the Lord, man, he'll put the spirit on these insects too, get to tearing your ass up, man. Don't get it twisted, man. I've seen the movie Birds. There's a few other movies out there, showing how the Lord put the spirit upon these animals and have them tear your ass up, man. Especially his enemies, man. And Esau is the enemy of the Lord, man. But I'm gonna read some of this and bring out some verses, because this is a plague, man. This is a plague that's hitting that area. It's eating up their crops. Let me read some of this for a second, because where is it? They said that these are the crickets are growing the size of Shaquille O'Neal's thumb. So these are pretty giant crickets, and they're eating up the crops. They're eating up the paint off the houses and stuff. They're on the roads. They're getting smashed up on the roads. People are running over them. Even though crickets are one of the clean insects, they clean their cells like ants clean their cells, But when it's an infestation of them, it's not a good thing. This is 2nd Esdras 15:4. I'm gonna start at 2nd Esdras 15:5. Slaki. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And these plagues, man, come as far as some the Lord bring these plagues, man. And in here is these crickets, man. It's plaguing that area of Nevada, man, where it's gonna hit their waterways, eat up the trees, their whatever they're growing, the corn, all that stuff, man. And I was reading more in this article that says that they're getting mad and they're eating off the paint off the houses and stuff, man. Look at that's a nice sized cricket there. And it says 2nd Esdras 15:6, for the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled, man. So this place is with wicked works have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. So the Lord is punishing it. This is down in Nevada. They got that city right. They got Las Vegas, Nevada city. It's in that state. What goes on there. All sorts of. They call it Sin City, man. And they call it that for a reason. So it's no coincidence the Lord is smiting that state with these insects. And like I said, the key point is that this is damage. Here it is. Carmichael says they are poison. They are non-poisonous or otherwise dangerous to humans, but they can pose serious damage to agriculture or people's homes, lawns, and gardens. And once again, to give you a perspective of Nevada, where it's at, it's damn near, desert area, a lot of rocky area, So their food is getting ate up by these crickets, man. So yeah, Babylon and his works, have polluted the earth, and the Lord is visiting them with these crickets, man. He has different ways to visit the earth, man. Even show his power upon the earth with these insects, man, with animals and stuff like that. A few years ago, they were down in Florida. The Lord had hit them with the toad plague, man. He had a bunch of toads down there, man. They were getting all in their waterways and stuff. The dogs and animals were eating them and getting sick and stuff, man. Even just by them licking them, man. And then them dying and letting the smell around. These are the different things the Lord just hits. It's taking a comfortability out of this place, man. This is Jeremiah 50:13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that go by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, man. And like I said, this is just one of the plagues that's going to hit this place, man. There's many plagues the Lord hit this place with, man. And it is going to hit this place with, man. You got drought, you got famines, you got floods, these floods bring fleas, man. I always bring out, and I had a homeboy who, when I was in school, and he's from New Orleans, and he used to talk about, the hurricanes. And he was like, the thing that you survive, people worry about the animals and all that, but it's them damn fleas, man. He's like, the fleas be trying to escape everything, and they just, they'll get on you, man. And I'm like, damn, out of everything, it's the fleas you worry about? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, there's no joke, man. Yeah, so these are just some of the plagues this place is going to get smite with, man. Although it might seem simple and something easy to get rid of, those people over there suffering. I've seen the major pictures. I can't show too many of the pictures on here. And they think that Esau just thinks that he can get his spray cans and spray them down or whatever. But you still got to leave the carcasses around. And like I say, they say those carcasses are what's smelling up everything and jacking everything up. What about in Florida as well? In Florida, another thing. In Florida, they got hit with with that red tidal wave stuff, man. All that algae and stuff. Esau out there scavenging all the fish off the ocean, and these fish, they eat a lot of these algae and a lot of these different things. But what does Esau do? He eats them, puts them on his dinner plates, and call them delicacy. So in return, the earth is being flooded with the algae, man. It can't. There's nothing there to eat it. Esau in his wicked kingdom, he takes animals out of not their natural habitat and puts them in what he feels is good for them, and it throws everything off balance, man. So this is just an occurrence, probably 9 times 10 of things being off balance, as well as the Lord putting plagues upon this place, man. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things, man. So these are all the Lord's doing, man. Anything that happens to this place is not by coincidence, man. Yes, we have a bad guy, Esau, who antagonizes the earth and antagonizes the natural things and natural way of life. But at the end of the day, the Lord puts those thoughts into him. The Lord also, as well, he puts those thoughts into him to go out and do these dumb things. In his sight, which was the right thing, but in all actuality, it turned out to be the dumb thing. There's numerous of things that he does that he tries to cover him up with, whether it be these oil leaks. Look what he did out in the ocean, just to prove a point, to a country to use the American dollar. He'll sabotage his own creations in order to profit off of them, So yeah, the Lord creates these things, and he creates Esau to go out and do these wicked things and go out and he also is the from him going out and doing these wicked things, for him going on doing all the wicked things to the earth, he also has to suffer for those things too as well, man. But the Lord puts those thoughts into him, and the Lord is the one, At the end of the day, our people, with all these plagues coming down the road, and it's going to get even uglier. What is our job? We're here to warn our people, But at the same time, they're gonna, they got to take heed. This is Revelation 18:4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye not receive none of her plagues," man. And so that's the key thing, man. You don't want to be partakers and to receive some of these plagues that's coming down the road, man. Because like I say, what if the Lord puts a spirit on these crickets to turn up and start biting? Like I said, I had to do some research, and I found out it was a Jerusalem cricket that actually bites, who has a taste for biting, But the Mormon crickets, they're just very hungry. These are some hungry animals. So these are the crickets, man. And the Lord has grasshoppers, man. He even has grasshoppers that are plagued, man. That was in Africa, I think, about a few months ago, that he had plagued them with the grasshoppers and stuff, man. Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And where does the word come from? Through the scriptures, man. And we are giving our people warning, man. You know, this is mainly who this word is for, and these messages are for our people, man. You know, to repent and to come out of them wicked ways, because the Lord is getting ready to smite this place, man. You know, and when He does it, man, you know, we're not, you know, Lord willing, we're not going to be part of it, and Lord willing, we are the ones that's out there telling you, it's going to be continuously telling you until the time comes that, you know, Esau says enough's enough, you know, and the Lord puts that spirit upon him to come and take our videos off and take us off the streets, you know. But yeah, I'm going to continue to report about these plagues and different things that's happening to the earth, especially Babylon, you know. But with that being said, I'll just edifying. Shalom, Akio.